So we've got Betty Doe, and Betty Doe in this case has got a business. Well, she's actually got two businesses. So her first business is Bread of Life, and the second one is Divine Light Preschool. You'll notice that overall there's a loss from the two businesses, $15,000 loss. And the Bread of Life has revenues of only $19,000, some costs, and a $33,000 loss. So looking into our non-commercial loss rules for a sole trader, we find that there are 4 tests. In this case, she doesn't pass the profit test, doesn't pass the real property test, or the other assets test. So we have to rely on the assessable income tests, which she fails because she doesn't have revenue for that business of more than 20 or more. So not 20 or more. So therefore we need to treat that as non-commercial. And this other business, Divine Light Preschool, this has 22,000 taxable income and actually a profit of 18,000. So overall, when all these are summed together, and that's essentially what the system is doing, it's taking the 2 worksheets, it's simply using, this is the main business, the first one in the list, and then it is summing all the values. So you have to work with whatever's summed here, and then you have to report the total, which in this case is a total loss of 15,000. But when we look at each separate business, remembering that this Bread of Life has a $33,000 loss, and that's what we have to defer. So we need to defer that. Now be careful not to defer through the partnership. This is the sole trader that we're doing the deferral for. So the other loss, other business, so it's other as in it's not investing, it's not a rental property business, it's other. So 33,000 there, and we need to then split that because there's a possibility we need to split between primary and non-primary. It's all in the non-primary, and in the business loss activity details, we've got that business loss which we need to report 33,000. Now, essentially what we're doing is we're stripping out the 33,000 from the overall loss. So if you do an add back 33 against the 15, you come back to the 18, and the 18 in this case is the 18 for the Divine Light Preschool. And putting it together in that way, the form is valid.